Welcome to your daily science news update. We've got some incredible stories for you today, journeying from the very beginning of the universe to a mysterious moon in our own solar system and even deep into the secrets of our own biology. So let's get started.
We're kicking things off with something that is, well, truly mind-bending. Astronomers have just caught a glimpse of what they call the cosmic dawn. We're talking about the era when the very first stars and galaxies were just starting to switch on, lighting up the dark universe for the first time.
Okay, so our first section is all about discoveries in space. We're going to start way out at the edge of the universe and then bring it back home to our own cosmic neighborhood. And no surprise here, the James Webb Space Telescope has done it again. It has officially confirmed the existence of one of the earliest galaxies we have ever seen. It's a distant object they've named MOMZ-14. And by analyzing its light, scientists have nailed down that it's from a very early period in the universe's history. So what does very early mean? Get this, 280 million years. That's how long after the Big Bang this galaxy existed. In the grand 13.8 billion year history of the universe, that is basically the blink of an eye. It's just unbelievably early. And this is what's so wild. The study's lead author, Rohan Naidu, said it best. We find that the early universe looks nothing like what we predicted. You see, finding a galaxy this bright and well-formed so early on just doesn't fit with a lot of the old models. It's a real head-scratcher, but a super exciting one for cosmologists. Okay, so let's pull our focus way back from the edge of time and come a lot closer to home. NASA's Juno mission is giving us a spectacular new look at Jupiter's moon, Europa. You know, the one that scientists are almost certain is hiding a massive liquid water ocean under its icy surface. So, using a special microwave instrument, Juno has essentially taken an X-ray of Europa's icy shell to measure its thickness. The data points to an average thickness of about 18 miles. Think about that, an 18-mile thick crust of ice. This is a massive clue for scientists trying to figure out what that ocean underneath is like, and of course, whether it might just be habitable. Next up, we're shifting gears completely. We're moving from the vastness of outer space to the incredibly complex, microscopic world that exists within our own bodies, with a huge breakthrough in cancer research. A new study from Caris Life Sciences has just shed some serious light on why a really important breast cancer therapy sometimes just stops working. By analyzing a ton of real-world patient data, they've uncovered the molecular triggers for drug resistance. And this is a big deal, because it could pave the way for much more effective, personalized treatments. So the drug at the heart of all this is called trastuzumab deruxtecan, or TDXT. It's what's known as an antibody-drug conjugate, which is a fancy way of saying it's like a smart bomb. It's designed to hunt down cancer cells and deliver its chemotherapy payload directly to them, while trying to spare the healthy cells. But it doesn't work for everybody, and this study helps explain why.
And here's the key takeaway. After looking at data from almost 2,800 patients, it really boiled down to the expression levels of two specific genes. When the gene ERBB2 was highly expressed, patients had much better outcomes. But when another gene, ABCC1, was highly expressed, that correlated with the treatment failing in poor survival. This is a huge step toward being able to predict who will benefit most from this drug.
And for our last story, we're coming right back home to Earth. A surprising discovery is adding a brand new layer to our understanding of what's happening to the massive ice sheet covering Greenland. So, scientists have uncovered this really fascinating biological chain reaction that's speeding up the melt. It all starts with something you probably wouldn't expect: dust. Wind carries mineral dust and deposits it on the ice. This dust is rich in phosphorus, which acts like a fertilizer for blooms of glacier algae. As these dark-colored algae grow, they darken the surface of the ice, causing it to absorb a lot more sunlight instead of reflecting it. And more absorbed heat, well, that means a lot more melt.
Phew, that was a lot to cover. So let's just do a quick run-through of today's top science stories.
So there you have it. From one of the universe's first galaxies, to the 18-mile thick ice shell on Europa, to key genes that predict cancer treatment outcomes, and finally, to dust and algae teaming up to melt Greenland's ice. It's been a pretty busy day in the world of science.
And that's a wrap for this Science News Update. Thanks so much for joining us. If you found this interesting, please do us a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button. We'll be back with another update in 24 hours.